Right, hello guys, you're watching The Geek Samuel, and today I've just finished watching for the first time Dot and Bubble. And I'm just going to do Shooty's reaction at the end of the episode. Oh God! Oh God! What was that? What was that? I'm getting my TARDIS and I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave. That was my reaction to this episode. I was like, this is a tough beginning. It's a tough get in the middle. It's a tough episode. This it really needs to wrap it good at the end. Everything was just what was the point. Anyway, so this is me gonna be absolutely negative, entirely negative, because I have points and I've not been negative that much in this run. So this is new. Before you criticise fake fan and how dare you be negative, this is a first time. If you check out all my other reviews, I've never been this negative. Let's go. So I honestly, Shooty Gat was filming Sex Education while this episode was going on, and I've heard rumours this was going to be a Dr. Light episode. So I was getting in there from the get-go anyway. I was expecting this. But when they added Shooty in, I was like, oh, okay, so they're getting interaction, so he's still doing bits in the air. Actually, the Doctor should be saying that instead of Ruby. Ruby's got way too much dialogue and explaining things. I feel like the Doctor shutting up and just letting Ruby tell is so out of character for the Doctor. I honestly think the Doctor just sitting there whilst Ruby's going, okay, then go like this and go like that and then do this. And I'm like, oh, why? The Doctor would so take control of this situation. You can't shut the man up if he's in the same room as Ruby. So, yeah, it just doesn't feel right. It just feels a bit off that the Doctor's just sitting there whilst this woman, Lindsay, is going, I don't know what to do, help me. Ruby's calming her down, and the Doctor should be doing that. He does it later on. I feel like at the beginning of the episode, the Doctor's not in it hardly as much, and then towards the end, they're like, oh, we got Shooty back. Right, he's finished Sex Education for the night. Let's get him to say some words, you know? It felt like this. That's just one thing I noted from this. I do think, like, some of Ruby's lines should have went to the Doctor. But anyway. The monsters. They were alright. The CGI was a bit... But it's Doctor Who. Who cares? The CGI was okay. But the monster itself being these slugs going... You know... Yeah. And the aspect of literally their home planet. Their mom, their dads. They're all the grown-ups are kind of dead. They're all dead, and then we've just got this little bubble full of posh kids. And the posh kids like, I'm not turning off my bubble. No, you turn it off. And they're actually all snobbish. And yes, this is stereotypical posh kids, you know. They act like that, I guess. We all know someone who acts like that, and you're just like, what a... But, I don't think we're that gullible, surely. The human race... as an instinct of basically you're stuck in this bubble and you forget when you turn it off how to walk. And then later on in the episode, she's climbing down ladders, she's running, she's walking towards the end. Is that her just natural instincts kicking in to be able to do that? Because at the beginning she was stumbling and falling and didn't know how to walk. At the end she was literally doing whatever. I honestly, Lindsay character, how can you root for this character? How can you rewatch this episode and like Lindsay character because she's an horrible... At the end, I beat myself there. Anyway, she's a horrible person because her role model is there and he's helping her. How? Imagine if David Tennant's here in the room and he's actually helping me. He's like, I'll save you, and he's doing this and that. And then you just go... David Tennant becomes before my name. Take him for, you literally throw him to the dogs. You throw him to the monster, and the monster kills him. The monster kills this person Lindsay has been so admired over, and it's down to Lindsay. And she doesn't even care. She goes off to these new people. It's like, yes, I'm amazing, and then just looks at them and go, "Ooh, awkward." The Doctor and Ruby are there. It's just like, what? What? Also 2 hours of work. Yes, please. I've just finished work. I eat something, and just before the episode starts, I'm being able to watch Doctor Who. That is the time. I just get home an hour before Doctor Who starts. I've done a long day shift, and they're doing 2 hours. Wow. Send me to the future. Honestly. But no, I like the music in this episode. I'm gonna be positive. The music was real good. At the end, it felt James Bondsy. When they're on that boat and he's going off, and the Doctor's just crying and looking like that, and then it goes down. It just felt James Bondsy. I liked it a lot. I thought the music was real cool. The futuristicness did feel Black Mirror, but Black Mirror was so done it better. I don't think I'm going to rewatch this for a long time. I even watched Space Babies, and I feel like that was the weakest. I didn't think you could go past that. But Space Babies is better than average, but I feel like it's the weakest of the series, hands down. And now this one's come out of nowhere and just gone boom. So, is it worse than Love and Monsters? That is my most hated episode, and it's a contender. It's a contender. I don't know. I'm really, really struggling with this episode. I don't know. So, the aspect of the Doctor at the end, even he has the ability to just go, right, I'm going to save him. I'm going to save him. Come with me to the TARDIS. We can get you off here, and we can get you to a safe place. And the humans, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do our own thing. We're going to make the world again. We're going to do it. And the Doctor's like, you're going to die. Let me help you. No, I'm not going to do that. Please. No. Bye-bye. We're going to die. Off they go. Off they go to die. Rightfully so. Because literally the whole point of the episode, they helped the wrong person. And I like that concept. I like that they help the wrong person in a way, because it's like you're randomly saving this woman, this Lindsay character, when you couldn't save anyone else. You're helping her get through to the end. And how do you root for her, though? That is the problem in this episode. Yes, I like the aspect of the Doctor and the companion actually saving the wrong person. This person should have gone, got. But they didn't. You know the Titanic episode where that really annoying character's like, really annoying. You know the Titanic one? You're like, how did he survive? But the Doctor didn't willingly just push him and let everyone else die. He pushed everyone. He tried to save as many people as possible. But rightfully, that Titanic nuisance should have gone, got. This person is Lindsay. But the Doctor focused on one person, and he helped the annoying Titanic person this time. He helped Lindsay survive, which is like, why, how, out of all the people in this city. But anyway, how do you root for Lindsay? Because she's nasty piece of work. We got another Susan twist again. It turned out to be the mom, and the Doctor and companion recognised who it was, so I like that. That's something good. That's interesting. The characters know aware of this, so where are we going to go with that next? I don't know. But one thing I liked from this episode, the message of the episode I got, was getting out your comfort zone. Don't be stuck in your bubble. Willing to get past that and keep moving on. I think you being able to be comfortable, but actually open your horizons, open the bubble and look. That is something I took from this episode. You can look past your comfort zone and see what else is there. Don't just be stuck in it. I.e. work, or i.e. another situation. That's something I liked from this episode and what message I took from that. Out of 10 now. It's not an average. It is bad. I'm giving this a 3 out of 10. One of my lowest I've ever done, really, in a while. Very long time, like years. 3 out of 10. That's my thoughts and opinions, guys. Let me know yours down below. I'll see you guys in a review very soon. Join me for the next Doctor Who review. next week. See you guys then.